This illustration deals with the output conductors in accordance with NEC 430.122B, exceptions 1 and 2. And of course, B is in boy. But the purpose of the change was to accept a new subsection. And a new subsection has been added to clarify that drive technology is capable of providing output conductor, short circuit, and ground fault protection. And we know that UL 61800-5-1 has been updated to allow an AC drive to be marked for protecting its output conductors and individual motor installation. This change permits the use of such a drive to decouple the output conductor sizing from the branch circuit short circuit current fault protected device sizing in cases where this type of situation could occur and it needs to take place. Now, first of all, look at your the left-hand side, look at your illustration, and at the top, we look at power conversion equipment, and the abbreviation is PCE. Now, secondly, down at the very bottom, you have an arrow pointing towards the motor and the drive, and notice motor and power conversion per 430.122B. And thirdly, the motor is a three-phase 460 volt, 100 horsepower. So we're looking at 430.122B and 430.122A really. And of course, you know, we outline in the also C NEC 430.130 and informational note to 430.122B. Now, reviewing the informational notes, let's look at note 1. PCE is marked and listed as suitable for output motor conductor protection per the exception to 430.122B. Note 2, conductor ampacity size not marked on PCE per 430.122B would fall under the exception 2 there that we would look at. That'd be item 2. Now, looking at sizing the conductors in the calculation boxed in information, then the title head is sizing THWN copper conductors between PCE and motor. So the calculation procedure in the step 1, we reference 430.122B exception 1, and 124 amps we get based upon the 3 horsepower, 460 volt, 100 horsepower motor from 430.250 is where we obtain the 124 amps based on that motor values. We multiply that according to the rule in step 1 of 125%. We get 155 amps. We go to table 310.16, and 155 amps requires a number 2-aught AWG conductor, good for 175 amp. So the solution is we'd have a 2-aught AWG THWN copper conductors are required per calculation. Now we pretty well have the calculation and the size of the conductors, but I'd like to give you a reminder here that PCE supplying and controlling adjustable speed drive motors, we really should review this one 430.122A and B with its exceptions and so forth to understand what's really taken place in this new subdivision or subsection. And then I'd also like to remind you that we could obtain more information by reviewing 430.130, 430.131, and then we would look at your PI 2745, FR 7999, and SR 7677, and you have all the tools you need there to understand exactly why we needed this new subsection in the NEC.